Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicles Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Child, I ain't done a video in over a week. My channel been dry, honey. Been over here sick with a cold, sounding about like your girl Candy, honey.
Every man wants a woman.
Every man wants a...
Child, been wanting to give y'all the tea, just been too sick to give it. So right now, your boy R. Kelly is in the headlines, honey. So we're gonna get to R. Kelly in a minute. I watched an episode of Wendy a few days ago, and she brought up the fact that R. Kelly's ex, Andrea Kelly, child, y'all remember Andrea Kelly? She was on the show Hollywood Exes with Will Smith's ex-wife, Cherie Fletcher, also Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, Nicole Murphy, and she was also in the R. Kelly documentary, Surviving R. Kelly.
I'll just say it's my fault. I'll say yes to whatever it is. I'll apologize. Because if I can just get him back to the good guy, the one that I fell in love with, then I'm in a good space.
Before she went on that press run talking about the abuse that she received from R. Kelly, her ex-husband. Well, Wendy ain't buying anything that Andrea is trying to sell to us, honey, as far as the story goes.
R. Kelly's very guilty. And Andrea, I think a lot of people look at you being married to him for 13 years and look at you, Andrea, and we know each other, but you know, Andrea, it's not like you didn't know anything in my mind. You know? And you, when you married him, you were a full woman. She wasn't a teenager, you know? And she was an accomplished background dancer for R. Kelly, who probably learned about his personality and his needs and how to get in, you know, just by laying in the cut being a background dancer. And then one day when everybody was late coming back from a break, but she's sitting there with Robert, that might have been when she put the moves on him. And then he realized, you know what? I do need a woman of a grown age in order to pull this caper off. What caper? I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, if the allegations are true, is what I'm saying. If the allegations are true that he likes underage girls, then you need an older age wife to pull it off. And you get a couple of kids in there, and all of a sudden you think it looks all gravy, right, Robert?
Child, Wendy said that Andrea was some kind of older woman cover-up, honey. Now, y'all remember even his brother said Andrea was not his type, and he didn't even know why his brother chose her. Child, the rabbit hole from this story goes way deeper than we obviously can see. Now, one thing about your girl Drea Kelly is that she's all about her paper. So now that the money from R. Kelly has dried up, you're going to see a lot more of Drea on TV. Now, both she and her kids will be on the new episodes of Growing Up Hip Hop.
I don't know what it's like to be R. Kelly's child. I only know what it's like to be his ex-wife.
It's gonna affect me forever.
As soon as I feel like, okay, I got a level of normalcy, some headlines.
R. Kelly has been arrested.
He cracked me, but he didn't break me.
I like Andrea joining the show, I'll tell you why. Because clearly Andrea likes being on TV. Because why would you get on TV and perpetuate this? And perhaps the story, not perhaps, I feel that there are gonna be several reasons for the judge on this case to watch this show and stick the screws to R. Kelly even worse. Andrea needs this to pay bills. I have no idea how she's paying bills. She was a background dancer prior, but she never, Andrea, nobody was interested in you even when you were married to him. And I guess that's a good thing. She stuck with her craft, which was dancing and, you know, raising the family. But now that the family is, now that you're not married to R. Kelly, you want us to be interested in you as a person, but nobody cares.
Now, Andrea's publicist watched that episode and wasn't too happy with what Wendy Williams said. She responded on Twitter saying, "Good afternoon, Wendy Williams. I watched Hot Topics today and heard the comments you made about my client, Drea Kelly. Would love to offer some clarity for you and your co-host. Please have the Bureau call me." Now, here's the thing about me, being a wife of a celebrity or not, I'm not about to marry a man and let him take full care of me and me not look for ways of creating my own money. That means creating businesses or anything to make sure that I'm secure as well as my kids just in case he decides to bounce. A man definitely would not be leaving me homeless, honey. Look at your girl, Shaunie O'Neal. She's had her own company. She had her own shoe line, as well as several hit TV shows. Now, your girl, Drea, said that she had to ask for permission before leaving the bedroom, honey. So I guess creating her own business was not a good idea. However, they said your boy R. Kelly was not good at reading or writing, so I would have had to come up with something, child. But here's the thing. There's a lot of people around them that said that Drea definitely knew what was going on. Some of the members of Public Announcement definitely said that Drea would be in the back of the bus in that infamous room with some of those girls. Now, they said it, y'all, not me, so this is all alleged.
The things she's saying are true. Now, everybody's leaving out parts.
Got you.
Right.
Two sides to the story.
You see what I'm saying? So when she came into the picture, she was a dancer. There was 3 other dancers.
Okay.
But they all were getting down. Everybody was getting, it was what it was. So it's not like she didn't know that this was happening. She was a part of it.
Okay.
And then one day we was on tour, and then he just separated her. And then the rest of the dancers had to sleep in the bunks. She slept on the back. It was what it was. So she knew that.
Right.
Now, is it just me, or do y'all find it hard to believe that you were married to someone for that long and didn't have a clue about what they were doing? So I'm just going to have to agree with Wendy Williams on that one. If you recall, Wendy had a sit down with R. Kelly a while ago, and she said he told her everything. Now, y'all remember that? So Wendy obviously has some kind of insider because she heard it from the horse himself.
No, R. Kelly wants to see Wendy. I didn't know whether I was going to get jumped or what. And the conversation that I had with him, I promised him confidentiality. I promised him confidentiality. But he told me stuff, and I know stuff. And the interview ended with another hug. I was absolutely confused and rode back to Jersey in silence. He told me I could ask him anything. He wasn't sour, he was loving, as a matter of fact. And I asked him everything. And he answered everything and more.
Well, child, they keep getting your boy R. Kelly with these charges, honey. They are now saying that he's being charged with 11 new counts of sexual assault, 4 counts of aggravated criminal sexual assault, 2 counts of criminal sexual assault by force, 3 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse against a victim between 13 and 16 years old. The charges all stem from alleged sexual interaction with Drea Kelly. Now, I'm not on R. Kelly's side at all. He's a nasty, disturbing individual. But I definitely think that sometimes they try to put stuff out to sensationalize things, because when I first saw this article, I was like, oh, they must have found a new tape or something. They got him this time, child. No, it's regarding Drea Kelly, which, as R. Kelly's attorney puts it, they are the same conduct, just charged differently. Same alleged victim, same time frame, same facts, and we expect the same results. So this is not nothing new, honey. This is not new news at all. Child, now we all know that R. Kelly has done some terrible things in his lifetime. Some of you have even seen the tape, so we can't really say allegedly, but let's go ahead and say allegedly. Now, there are also some people who have helped him do some of these terrible things, and in all honesty, they deserve to be in the pokey as well as you, Andrea. If what is being claimed is true, you're not as innocent either. So you being the victim now may be for other reasons, but like I said, this is all alleged, so who knows? This rabbit hole seems to go a lot deeper than what's being shown, honey. Now, I'm just saying, as far as R. Kelly goes, it seems like they can't find anything new on him, so they're bringing up all of these old charges. We all know R. Kelly has done enough in his heyday to be arrested for all of his life, honey. And the way Avenatti was on his tail, I thought R. Kelly would have been locked up a long time ago, but R. Kelly has learned the rules of the game. R. Kelly used to mess with really, really young girls, but now R. Kelly is still messing with young girls. They're just legal enough for him to mess with. Child, R. Kelly obviously is an old dog that learned a new trick. He said, y'all not gonna get me now, honey. You ain't gonna take me alive. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what comes up of this R. Kelly case. What I need you guys to do is leave a comment and tell me what you think about R. Kelly, Andrea, and what's going on with her. Do you think that she knew everything that was going on and just trying to play innocent? You guys know how we do. Leave a comment and we'll talk about it down below. Before I end this video, I want to tell you about a company called Ash Kicking. Now, you know your girl Chronicles would not promote a company without doing one of those thorough Chronicle Speaks investigations, honey, and Ash Kicking definitely passed the test. Y'all make sure to check out ashkicking.com for one of the best 100% natural home fragrance and beauty products, honey, and use my code Chronicles at checkout for an extra 15% off just for you. Also, make sure to check out X Moisture, which is a 100% organic moisturizer that destroys all your skin problems. Eczema, dry skin, rosacea, you name it, they got you covered. They also have before and after pictures. Check them out at www.xmoisture.com and tell them your girl Chronicles sent you. And before you go, don't forget to hit the bell for notifications, like this video, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.